to a brand new series called Yukon Gold series. As you probably guessed right from the thumbnail, we're going to turn a hill into £1 billion. So here we are in the Yukon. This is the only equipment I have alongside a chainsaw. I have £154 left to my name. I've stopped here at the shop to pick fuel up for the machines on the back, and then we're going to head out to the piece of land that was left to me in a will by some distant relatives. So we'll cruise out, we'll jump in the truck, we'll cruise out, and yeah, I'll show you the piece of land. This series is literally more about making money. Get outside, sell a house, go back, buy some more, truck, sell some wood, the actual line is up on the top of the hill, so you can take it. Probably guessed, I like orange. The logo on the back are both orange. And the logo in orange, unfortunately. But so be it. Let's jump out, get the ferry moving, and jump out. Sorry, at bottom end. Yeah, we might be able to do some pay dirt at the bottom end maybe, and make some money from that before we start putting the road in, or as we put the road in, perhaps I can use tailings from the water plant, build the road to get us up there, top of the mountain, or the hill. start small and we'll work our way up. Obviously the D7 dozer that I've got on board here will be big enough for quite some time. It'll be like the D7 dozer and the 963 track load on the back. It's kind of big enough for what we need. We're going to move feeder into the wash plant. So the idea is, I'm going to start not inside the river, but the actual water plant will be up on that second plateau where the waterfall's coming out from the top. That's where we're going to start gold mining to, up there onto the hill. I know for a fact there's gold up there from stories that have been told on the left. However, we need to build a road up that way. I was originally thinking that perhaps we could go up this side, but it's quite a steep climb. Whereas if we go around the other side of the island, follow the road round to the other side of the hill, it's a bit, well, obviously it's not as steep, we'll say. It's still a steep drive, but it's not as steep. Considering we've got to get equipment up there, bigger water plants later on in the future. We're going to need access to be able to get out of the lorry and trailer. I don't think my little pickup will pull any massive water plants up there or any big equipment. So we're going to hit this road here. Plenty of trees with firewood. Get rid of. Should be able to get a few pennies coming in. Unfortunately the truck's not the biggest, but we'll do what we can with it, get what we can in it. We were only making 10-15,000 a trip. That's better than that. If we come around this way a ways, there's a little wooden bridge that goes back over the river. I think the best bet's coming from there somewhere. This and that's all now. Let's stop and have a look up to the hill. I might just, I'm not entirely sure. We've got to find a good route up. I'm not entirely sure which is the best route. We'll work it out. And obviously, the days are out, the later we'll go up the hill regardless. But so it looks like we're going to have to turn around here somewhere and go back across the bridge. We're not getting up this side. Not up there anyway. It's a bit steep. So we'll go up here, we'll find somewhere to turn around and go back the other way. sort itself out. Trials and tribulations of being a gold miner and trying to do too much at once. It's always the way. I'm not entirely sure why it's doing that. Maybe that solved the issue. We just need to find a good place to start. Once we've got a start and a foot in, it'll be good. I reckon our best bet's going to be down here on this road. You know, it's a long drive up to the train from here. So we need to get up there and around the other side, but I think with this being the lower part, we can use the trees here. We'll clear a bit of land off for like a base camp for now. I mean, this could be Goldbridge dirt up here, which would be ideal. We could start digging pretty much straight away as soon as we've got money to buy a wash plant. And then perhaps move on up the hill. But I'll take you up to where I think I want the wash plant to be, our final destination to be. But yeah, I reckon we can get away with putting a road in up here, you know. We'll dig into the side of the hill, put a nice road in. A bit jagged, but I know for a fact that this is Goldbridge pay dirt for sure. Now take a few inches or a few meters off the top, but other than that we should be good. Right, so we're up on top. You can see for miles up here. It's great up there. The plan is eventually that I want to have everything up here. We'll use this pond here for fresh water for the wash plant. We'll collect the tailings and we'll use the tailings to put the road back in. Literally we can follow this round. I think we'll follow this hill round with the road dug into the side. And we should be able to drop where we just walked up pretty much. We'll be able to come round here, over the bridge, and somewhere down there. Oh no, it's over there. So we're over there, but we'll come right on round this hill I think with the road. Cut on down through that wood. It may take a while to get up here with the rest of the equipment at some point, or later on in the series. But once we're up here, we've got settled. We'll be into some big money. Like I said, I know for a fact this is Goldbridge paid it up here. And the stories I've been told and stories that have been left by previous diggers and gold miners up here. There's money to be made. But yeah, this is what I plan to have our site to, and maybe the gold wash room and all of that will be at the bottom of the mountain, and a site that we make down there. So let's get cracking. It's taken me 15 minutes to decide we're going to stop, so I wasted enough time now. We'll get on and we'll dig some pay dirt, so we'll cut some trees even, and then consider digging pay dirt if we don't get enough money to buy the wash plant. Because I'm going to need the wash plant to be able to make the gold, or to be able to wash wash the gold out. Actually come in here. Less work required in here to sort the land out. What we'll do, I might even use the trailer actually. Can I get away using the trailer and taking the timber down the the shop? That would be an interesting fact. What we'll do is we'll unload the equipment here and use the dozer to clear a piece of land so we know where we're to. We're going to mark our territory, so to speak, and then we'll start chopping trees down, loading them up. Hopefully on the trailer would be ideal. That would save us going back and forth so many times. I can get a lot more wood on the trailer than I can in just the back of the truck. And we'll shoot off down to the shop, sell a few bits, and see how we get on. So let's drop the trailer. Super strength, don't need that right now. Let's get rid of these straps. Right. So the straps off. With me a minute while I jump in and out of menus, trying to sort out the leveling and everything else, and wait for the game to save, as per usual. Always happens in a stream or in a video, as you guys know. Any minute now. Right. So we have got Terra Farm switched on. So we can base camp, I think. cannot save that. What's called what, so I don't make any mistakes. That's better. So let's jump in this loader here. A nice bright orange one. trailer, bring them back up here because we're going to need them up here. Start taking down some of these big straight trees, get them loaded up onto the trailer, and we'll get them gone down to the sawmill. See if we can make some pennies. Like I said, we're looking for about 20,000, I think it is, for the wash plant. Ideally I'd like a digger to go with it. At 349 would be fine for now. So I'd like the next one 395, but for that digger as well, so that's a bit out of reach. Just get to work. So near the end of the door trees like this one here, we're on the crossroad, but aren't straight, and then they just put up this piece. These nice long straight ones, back and down, turn them, open the trailer. You know our way? Ideal. I'm just putting black one, which could well save us a fair bit of hassle. Good to know, good to know. Obviously, as you're aware, I've got super strength, so I can pick these up and move them. So literally, if we put them all down here beside the trailer, we shouldn't have a great issue. is. So it's literally going to be, we'll load it straight up and we're going to try and find it. Just nicely. This one up. Truck. Just open up by hand, I think. Short one. Load them up by hand, strap them down, and get on our way. If we tap L and then L again, the belts will come on and go back on. Come off and go back on even. Not sure what that's doing. It was hanging off. Okay, we'll take it at that, or we'll see what happens. Where the sawmills be. From there. Oh, I'm sorry, we're saving it again. Apparently. 2 minutes, and we'll be back in. This video is going to be quite a bit longer than normal, just to break you guys in and allow me to get a bit further on. Generally, there'll be about an hour an episode, apart from the first one. So we're heading into town. What's that? Yukon smelting. That's interesting. Yukon market. Again, interesting. What's this purple one? I pick one here. Grain West Silo. This one. Woodworks. There we go. So we're going to tag that one, because that's where I need to go. Yeah, we should be able to get actually across on the road bridge. That would be handy. Okay, let's get on then. Sparse out here. There's a lot of wood. A lot of wood. If you want to do a logging series, come here. Literally, there is filled out, filled wood. Spent weeks, months in series out here. Train! Okay, we're off the track and right away the track. Not quite what I had in mind, but clearly. So not so good. Oh, actually, yes, maybe I can. Sorry, my bad. What you find with saw plants and some of the bigger plants is you need to go to this mark as well and actually click a button to sell the wood. So if we push R now, that's £4,000 we had that we didn't have. Another 3 runs like that and we'll be close to getting the wash plant. Ideal. Swing around, we'll go back to where we come from. Some more trees and some more wood plant. Once it's direction on this map, it's really shot and crazy. few bits up. It's not going to let me out because that bit's way too long. I think.
should hold a film or something like that.
making money. We're not up broke as such anymore. We've got £4,324. Back in this truck. Just to see how much money I've got for this trunk. Yeah, let's do it. This. Oh. Okay, I wasn't expecting to see. Oh, what have you done? I wasn't expecting to see there being branches still on there, but we might let that happen. Nope. Oh. Need to go on the trailer. Really nice and straight line. That's right. Stay there. Thank you. Let me just strap it down and we'll cut those branches off. I strapped it, it's fine, it's not going anywhere. People are not doing this series a 1 year roll. So back in the shop, tell some more wood. Making the trunk off with delivery, might have a few more pennies out of it. I'm up to that. If I'm wrong, I'm doing it. I might have a little less than 4,000 then. We're going to do it again. Cool. Before the training with this time, so this time to push up the back line or instead of the bridge. Still. So we've made £4,300 already. Quite good. skills. Maybe there's no way around it. That'd be nice to think about. 10. Strap everything. You got 8,000 for that one. That's a better one. Another one of them will be well away. I'll tell you what. We'll actually go. We'll go and finish what we're doing. We'll finish what we started. I'm sure the watch plan's like 20,000. Check that really in my considering. So we'll stop it up. I am so sorry about this. Constantly saving the game. But if there's a save the game, then I've got to start again for you guys, which is just an absolute nightmare, as you can imagine. I really don't want to have to start again. Okay, so we've saved that. Let's go and look at... No, we don't want to look at that, do we? No, come on, into this one. Into this one. Construction. Yes. Factories, there we go. Let's look at the wash plant. I don't want the little cheeky one. That one's expensive. These are big price. I mean, 60k is not bad, and it's not a bad wash plant, but it's a bit big. I was thinking that's 45 for that one. No, that was 20. It's only a little one, but that could work. That could work quite well. It needs diesel. Not the end of the world. Useful as well. Oh no, it produces concentrate then. So yeah, right. So we're looking at £20 for 20 grand for a wash plant. That'll get us a wash plant. We're gonna need diesel on top. I'm then gonna need a gold room. That's 40,000 for a gold room. Alright, so that's 60,000. This wash plant here was the one I was thinking of. This is quite a bit bigger. You're looking at 45. I mean, I guess it depends on how well the money goes, but we're going to need 85 at that rate. And that's not including the digger. But again, it depends. We can have a look. Let's see how the woodwork goes. We're doing well. We're getting rid of wood. We're making money. Starting here with £104. it's not a bad trek to the shop and back to get rid of the trees, so we can't really grumble too much. Bigger stuff now. Bigger stuff now. Smaller stuff quite sure how well start with. This is a big trunk. This should be worth a pretty penny. We'll put that one there. This one. You don't need it to be naughty, we need it to stay still. Thank you. go. Buggers. Did that not work? Oh, there it is. I left a few levels on there, but never mind. Two. That's quite a bit longer. I'll tell you what, we'll strap them on and be on our way. See if they're actually worth more than the straight trip to the start. Trailer company is quite a good job, I think. This is the Lizard 40 ton truck. Get really funny. I've ordered it. Down payment. Just pay for it when it arrives. Well, I've calculated some of the sleep. We're out for 10. Train stop for no one. We do like that. So 113. We can look over 20 now with these two. Might go for the video just back to it. Nice good on there, gents. Right, here we go. Okay, so we only got 4 for that, so it's not really. But we're up to 7. We'll survive. I think we're still running for the bigger wash plant, only 40 pounds. And then 40,000 pounds for the gold. Just to kind of gold, we're not trying to organise. Without this trailer, this would have taken me 8 months from the bed something. For this type of haulage. Yeah, I guess we could look for a trailer. 10 more logs maybe? Is that an idea? Is that the thought? store and see what they've got. And see perhaps where we can get a fifth wheel. Yeah, let's go and check out the store online and see if we can get maybe a login trailer. Wood transport. Yeah, so you're looking at 26,000. It's a bit out of reach. Really. Don't know that there are any more. Let's go up there and have a look. Semi-trailers. 26,000. I don't have that sort of money. I would love to have that sort of money, but I don't have that sort of money. If we had that sort of money, we wouldn't be having this conversation, would we? Yeah, I mean, there are flatbed trailers, but even they're well out of our reach, really. It's a shame. It's a shame. There's not a lot we can do about it. We're just going to keep going with what we got, I think. We're just going to end up spending money that I don't really want to spend. Or don't need to spend. Yeah, no. We'll just keep going. We're just going to keep going. We ain't all this money, so we're going to go down here a bit further. Towards the end of the forest down, the woods down here. Or the forest down here. Just for the trees. We can actually go up the woodland itself. Beat me mic up there. Let's go into the woodland itself. A bit closer to the action. We'll stop here. Go a bit closer. Get the chainsaw back out. Trees and shrubs. Now we got a bit closer to the action, we can go the other way. If we're digging here, we don't have to worry about getting this stuff. Later we come back in with some more money, perhaps shrubbery cleaner or a chipper, we can get rid of some of these stumps. The wood quality down this end is a bit bigger, a bit better. The trees are definitely a bit bigger. I believe we've got all of them. What we're going to do is I'm going to shoot over and I'll put a tree right next to it. Dealing in the trees is not always the easiest thing to do. It is a necessity because said the sawmill doesn't particularly like them with bounce all over them. Means they've got to do more work. You've got to trim the really big kind of timber, whereas if we do it out here, save them time, it makes us more money. So it's a bit silly not to really. It's a nice size tree. This one's a bit on the small side, but it's timber nonetheless. It goes towards the bank account. Right. Let's see what we can load up now, and then we'll add to it. Apparently we can't load up anything. Why can't we load up anything? Am I on the right set? Probably not. And it's literally not letting me load anything. Okay. Didn't really want to handle everything, but it will do what it wants for now. Oh. No, come on. Oh, I didn't turn it off. Thank you. It should be able to open them up. I don't believe that I've cut them too big. I mean, they're long pieces of wood. But I thought it had loaded them up. There we go. I definitely want these two bits. I mean, these are the bigger bits from the bigger tree. Not really bothered about the little spindly pieces, but it's all money. And like I said, we need £80,000, so, or 85,000, just for those. That's without buying a digger, which I actually didn't look at online in the store, but I should have done. I'll load those up and we'll be on our way. Come on, we can load more than that, surely. Just push them a little bit closer and see if that works. If not, we'll have to hand load them. And it looks like we're hand loading. Pain in the bum, but need to must. Otherwise we're never going to have enough money. Some of the cavalry struck them. I don't want to lose any. I'm just trying to stick the last ones on. The last thing it needs another log to roll off. It does cause somewhat of a frustration even, sorry. That one. Ooh. That one. Is there one more there? Yeah, what's that one? Yeah, we want that one too. I'm not leaving without it. It's a bit long. jump in and strap it down again. Alright, that's all the wood. Back to the main road and back to the shop. Cut through these screws in. I do apologise if this is a bit boring for you guys. This is how it starts. Pretty much every time. The only way you can get around it is cheap. Not really my style. The videos, if I'm honest, I'd rather work my way up to where I want to be. It makes it a little bit more interesting for you guys to watch how it's done, how the money's made. If you come out here with plenty of money to buy all the equipment you wanted, then it would be over in the shop, wouldn't it? It wouldn't take you 5 minutes to get anywhere. But then $1 billion. Or £1 billion, sorry. Whereas this way, I showed you everything. I showed you what I come in with. You've watched me make money. And you're going to watch me spend it. To make more, hopefully. Somewhat better off. We're about to trip across the bridge and I didn't even stuck or anything out there. I didn't even crash. Look at that, we made it across the bridge without any incidents. Walking across the drop point. And straight down the drop. For another 8 grand on would be nice. Ooh, that was 6. 24. Money's going up. Almost got enough for it. Loving this truck right now. Certainly breathing as well, that's for sure. Turn this trailer about all that way. So we're up 4 hours in game time and we're up £24,000. So we're doing okay. Need another 20. So a few more trips back and forwards for sure. The woodlands. One of the 3 trees out on the road there. Sure it's up there actually. Somewhere. There's one here, there it is. Come on, truck. Let's go. Come on, use that 4-wheel drive power. Close to a little tree there. Let's go a little wander around the tree. That'll do. Right there. These batteries down. remember in one of my earlier series, me and Mr. Barnes did this for weeks upon weeks upon weeks. Not in our first gold mining series actually. I had major microphone issues towards the end of the series, which meant I had to cut it short. I'm hoping this time round I've actually managed to avoid any more conflicts. I'm happy with the mods I have. They'll work just fine. What I have planned. Right, let's make this a bit smaller. So it's going to let me have all that wood I cut up, yeah, I can only have that, those 3 pieces. Really? Right. So it won't. Pardon me. Come on. Oh, I strapped it to the trailer. Give me a sec. Well, I'll sort that one out in a minute. Let's put this here. Put here somewhere. There it is. Need the big bits of wood. Yes. That's why I can't put bigger trees. You can see there the straps over the top part of the trunk there. No way it's going to let me pick it up being attached to a trailer. That's a fair sized chunk of wood. Right. What I've got left is that tree. So let's just jump back in here. No, it's not letting me have any of that. Okay. So it looks like we're handballing the rest of it. For some reason the trailer believes it's full up. I mean, it's not really designed for timber run anyway. So I can't really complain too much. It's going to cause me issues. I can see that coming. Yeah, I knew that was going to happen. That's all to do with this. Oh, very careful. It's all to do with this one here. I can tell you that now. It's just causing all sorts of trouble. Then whether I get in the truck now and strap it, I'll actually stay put. We might have to go and come back. It's not something I want to do just because I've got all this wood here. There's a lot more wood to go on this trailer. I'm not entirely sure it's going to be putting a lot more on here. Because of the way I've stacked it, I made a bit of a mess really. But I'll keep trying to stick it on. With a bit of luck it'll stay there. It may make for an interesting drive over. But it should. No, that bit's going to cause trouble. See? You need to learn these things when loading a trailer. That it's always the small bits that cause problems. No, missed the trailer altogether then. Silly boy. Put it there. That's it. Right. Let's just swap this one out. This one's on as well with a bit of luck. Managed to clear out a nice hole in here though. We should be able to drive the truck up in here next time. Like I said, when we come back with a few more pennies later on in the season, we might be able to bring some more equipment and actually clear the stumps and just have a good old tidy up really. Yeah. Like I said, we'll start digging out where the road's going to go, and hopefully that'll produce some gold for us at the same time. Give us a bit of income so we can eventually move everything up onto that plateau that I showed you. For the little pond where the fresh water's to for the wash plant. And yeah, should be good to go then. Need to strap and unstrap and strap. Which is a good load. Make our way out through the trees, nice and slowly, and out to the shop or the sawmill. Dump off all this wood. Hope for another 6,000. A bit wet on this trailer. Definitely tell that. Missed it this time. Last couple times it's been chasing us over the bridge. This time round I think we've managed to avoid the train, which is ideal. No one wants to be chased anywhere by that train, I can assure you. Because now we are speared. No, this is not going to work. We're okay. No, we're not. The train's coming. Whoa, the train's coming! Alright, we survived. We haven't died. The train gave us a quick nudge off the bridge, but it was okay. Now I've managed to wrap ourselves around the train. Right, now I'm stuck. I don't even know how I'm stuck. I'm meant to be, so just have to give the truck a hand. Managed to get all this wood stuck in the grass field somewhere. So now we're out of the field. Can we drive now? Yeah. Come on. It was going to happen. Using the bridge like that, just getting across the river, it was going to happen. So we thought we should just use the transport for the river, but waiting for the ferry backwards and forwards is just a long-winded process, and backwards a long-winded process in its own right without having to ride in travel times by boat across the river. What is it with all these bodies? It's just hanging around here. It's like they like to be run over. Money. Oh, that was nearly 10,000. We're up to 34. That was good shout, that one. Up to 34,000. If it went like that, we'd be laughing. You have to let me know what the sound quality is like in the video after you watch it back. I'm not 100% sure. I did turn the vehicle volume down slightly because I thought it was draining me out. So please do comment and let me know whether it's too high or too low still, and I'll fix it. Avoid the stumps because I don't get stuck. cutting it. Come on, this one dealing it. What's the rest? Oh my god, I got rid of the other 2 trees. Absolute fool. Don't know how I managed to do that. I do apologise. I've got to cut down more trees. I don't know why I'm apologising. I feel like I'm being included in it. But hey, we're living there. Cut down more trees. About 10,000 or 9,000 something. Made a good shout. Up in here, I think. We can get another couple of runs like that, or even one for now. It should give us a water point. Or it's nearly damaged. And we wouldn't be then safe for the gold run. Right, let's see what we can load up and then load the rest. Really? Do I have to go through this every time? I know it's not perpendicular to the trailer and all that, but you know, I mean, God. Just gonna load some wood onto a trailer. Right, now load it. Please, some of it at least. That's more like it. Yes, much better. Saves me from getting so much help on the trailer this time, eh? I'd like to think we're going to get another tray out on top of this, but it depends on how well I can stack this lot, doesn't it? Really. Not the world's greatest stacking with a mouse, as it shows. There's one bit's just fallen off. No. No, don't be stupid, tree. Up. Right, now stay there. This is where a partner comes in handy. Because if they're in the truck, they can strap it for you. Don't even get that long now. That will have to do. Shop. This must be load number 6, load number 7 maybe. Chances are you're probably right, it would have probably been easier with the old trailer moving logs perhaps, but it's not what I came with, and I didn't really want to change my mind of what I came with just to try and improve speed. Came in here with a truck and I load over. That's what we have left to use, so that's what we're going to use. Where I can say far, we've made money. Not used a lot of diesel making money. They come up with a game plan. We're just trying to execute that game plan. So, wash plant, gold room, oh, try to kill the truck. Or myself in the process. So I think I'm going to call this video in it for now. What I'll do to save dragging this out so much next time is I'll stay after the video's ended and I'll continue to do logging until we have the money, or I have the money, sorry, to be able to get the wash plant and the gold room. And then when you come back for the next episode, we should have enough to be able to start mining. And then we can start moving forward with plans of gold mining and the operation thus far. I mean, that's £41,000 we have now. Let's just jump in and have a quick look. Oh, while we're here, we're in the online shop. Let's go and look at diggers. I've got some in here, I believe. No, I can't afford that. £1.5 million. Nope. Oh, excuse me. Let's go on the excavators and then double check. See what we got in here. Oh, the Cabelco's 90. These aren't going to be cheap. We might have dug ourselves a slight hole with that. We're looking at 90,000 for a Cabelco. It does come with a bucket. They're not massive buckets, but it does come with buckets. But it's an £80,000, a £90,000 digger. Okay. I might have outdone myself this time round. Because I don't believe there is anything else that's going to help us out as such. Oh, I tell you what might though. Will load. See, even they are stupidly priced. Okay. I might have to think about that. We might have to hire purchase a digger, I think maybe. I'll get back to you in the next episode anyway. I'll stay on like I said and carry on with the wood. Yeah, I mean if you get the Cabalco in a bucket, I mean it's only a little bucket. How much is the Komatsu there? 350. Look, that's a big old Komatsu there. I'd rather get a 349 to be honest. Oh, there's a 321 there. Where's the buckets for the 321? Are they in there? Yeah. That's a 5,000 litre bucket. That's a better bucket. We could go 321. I mean, it's no. I was saying that the Cap 349's got a slightly bigger bucket, but oh, there's a standard bucket. Oh no, that one's got a 5,000 litre capacity. We could do that. We could do that. The 321 is not a bad option. £135,000 lane, or we hire purchase it. Regardless of that, anyway. I'm going to carry on with the logging, and I will see all you guys in the next episode. Well, we can buy the wash plant and the gold room, and we'll even hire purchase a digger. That will allow us to start digging the road out. We can dig the paydirt out from the road, and yeah, start making some money, start making some gold, and we'll go from there. So thanks very much for watching, and I'll see you all in the next one. Bye bye.